Am I the jerk for refusing to let my neighbor use my driveway after she's been parking in it without asking? So I, 30F, live in a suburban neighborhood with my husband, 32M. We have a double driveway that fits both of our cars comfortably, and we've lived here for about 5 years. Our next door neighbor, let's call her Linda, moved in a year ago. She's an older woman in her late 50s who seems friendly on the surface but has started to cause some issues. It started a few months ago when I came home and found her car parked in my driveway. At first, I thought it was a mistake, so I knocked on her door to ask her to move it. She apologized, saying she had a guest over, and her driveway was full. I let it slide that time. But then it kept happening. I'd come home to find her car, or sometimes her guests' cars, in my driveway. I told her multiple times that it wasn't okay, but she'd just shrug it off and move the car when I asked, often saying things like, "It's not like you were using it right then." The final straw happened last week. My Mill, the one who isn't exactly my biggest fan, was visiting, and I specifically asked her to park in the driveway so she wouldn't block the street. When we came home from running errands, Linda's car was there again. Mill was already in a bad mood, and she snidely remarked, "Wow, even your neighbors walk all over you. I wonder why." I was furious. I knocked on Linda's door and told her that this was the last time she was parking in my driveway, period. She got defensive, saying I was being unreasonable since she only does it occasionally and that it's just a driveway, not a sacred space. Since then, she started giving me the cold shoulder, and I've noticed her glaring at me whenever I'm outside. My husband says I might have gone too far and should have just let it slide, especially since she's older and it's not worth the drama. Even my Mill, shockingly, agreed, saying that I should pick my battles. But I feel like it's my property, and I shouldn't have to keep asking someone not to use it without permission. At the same time, maybe I overreacted by confronting her so harshly. So, am I the jerk for refusing to let my neighbor park in my driveway and possibly escalating things? Hey everyone, I wanted to update you on my previous post about my neighbor Linda, late 50s, constantly parking in my driveway without asking. For those who didn't see the original post, I, 30F, live with my husband, 32M, in a suburban neighborhood with a double driveway. Over the past few months, Linda has repeatedly ignored my requests to stop parking in our driveway. Update: well, today things finally came to a head. I woke up early for an appointment only to find Linda's car parked in my driveway again, blocking me in. My husband had already left for work, so I knocked on her door and waited for about 15 minutes, but there was no answer. Check the comments for part 2.